Yeah, hi team. Welcome to Vani classes. Today we are going to cover copy activity in ADF. So first we have to again understand their definition and then practical example. So basically, copy activity is used to move the any files from one locations to another location. So we can say ki it is a fast recover process to transfer any file from source to their destination when so if we are a developer and having much experience, so you are already aware ki sometimes there is a requirement come some file some data which we need to move that time from one location to another. So then that time we will go with the some transformations or some logic. So here we have a copy activity. By using copy activity, we can transfer any file from one location to another. So the location, source and target location can be anything, either is blob storage or any database or anything else. So, and the target system is also anything, either source, target, or anything. Here you can see that is our target. That is our target system. Here we can call it as sync also. In ADF, we can call it as sync, but in other ETL tool, we can call it as target, and that is our source system. So source system here, we are using blob storage and target system is also blob storage. So that is our business requirement where we have a requirement to transfer the employees file from source locations to the sync locations. But we have a file, right? So first we have to understand the steps. What are the steps we need to follow? So we have few steps like first we need to create the source file. If we don't have a source file, so just go to our drive. First we have to go, you have to go to the Vani portal. We have a learning portal Vani. Go to Vani portal, click to that lesson, and then on the lesson you can see the drive link. On top you can see the drive link. The drive link you can see in all the transformations. The drive link you have to paste it here, click enter. Here you can see, right? So open that folder, download that file. After download, you have to go to the container. So we already have a container. If you wants to create, you can create. If you already have, so we are on the source system. Okay, so that is a source container. Under that, we already created two folder, one for source and one for target. So under source, we have to create one folder for copy activity. Copy activity, we created that folder and put that file inside that folder. Click to upload, pick that file, click to browser, that is student subject and data, and then click to upload. If you want to rename that file, so click to the three dots and give any name. I suppose I wants to give a name employees. Remove that data and one. So we have an employees file. That file we need to move from source locations to target location. So that is our target location. So let's create a folder here also in the target location, copy activity. And right now you can see that folder is empty. We are under copy activity. So let's create a copy activity pipeline. So just go to here. So first we have to create a pipeline. So just create to click new pipeline. Just give the pipeline name PL underscore में copy activity underscore में Vani. You can put your name. Suppose your name is Soham, so just put Soham. Your name is Ravi. Ravi, your name is Adam. You can put your name here. After that, either you can search it here, or on the top you can see copy activity. So just drag and drop that copy activity from here. You don't need to change anything. That is a name. If you want to update that name from blob to blob. Okay, and then activity state, if you wants to deactivate, you can. If you wants to activate, activate timeout, that is our timeout periods. To alerts, retry, if you wants to retry after 2 alerts, you can retry it. That is a retry interval, and that is for secure input and output. If you wants to secure input, there is no necessary to secure our input and output. Okay, that is already secured if we have a data. If you like check it, yeah, it will charge a penny like amount, but there is no need. If there is any need, they said client key, we need to keep our source and target. Of course, you can check that up property, otherwise there is no need. Here we have to create a data set for the source and for the target for the sync. Click to new. Yeah, we keep data files into Zen2. What type of files we have, like CSV file. Click to continue. Data set, copy activity, CA, and then Vani. That link service we already create. If you want to create a new service, click to new and then create it. If we already have, so just use the same. Do not create multiple link service. Click to folder, click to source file, copy activity, and then click to employee. Click to OK. And then you don't need to change anything from connections. We are not picking from import from sample file or none. In advance, we have nothing. Click to OK. So here you can see the source file. We don't need to change these property like they are start time and time by default. Okay, it is blank. We don't need to change or update anything. And partitions we will cover in the end. If we wants to skip any line count, so you can add it here. If we wants to add any additional column which is not exist in the source file, so you can add. So it is better to add it here. You can go to that blob storage and add it. Sometimes we don't have access and that column is required. So that time just click to new and add that column. Otherwise there is no necessary. Okay, and if it is need, then create it, otherwise not. So just click to sync. That is for source. We already keep. Okay, but we have to create a data set where we wants to send the file. So click to new, same, Zen2, in what format? CSV file, DS, copy activity, and target. Choose the link service, and then that is our where we keep target file under source directory. Target and then copy activity. Right now it's empty, but once we run it now, you can see file. Copy behavior. Okay, if you wants to merge files, if you have multiple files, if you wants to merge it, okay, and follow this pattern and preserve a hierarchy. And if you wants to add any dynamic content, these things we can achieve it here. And that is a maximum concurrent connections there that we not required, and what type of files we want. Okay, so you can put the file, but it is not necessary to put the file size. and that is a metadata. These are the property you don't need to touch. Okay, you have to like choose the or create the data set and put the folders here where you wants to dump the source file. Under the mapping sections, if you are dragging or fetch the file from the some database or any like a bucket, so then that time we have to connect their columns from source to target. If we are fetching file from blob to blob or from where to blob, so there is no necessary to like match the source column and target column. In settings, you don't need to change anything, and user property, click to save and then run it. So it is succeeded. You can check it here or just go to the Blob Storage. So refresh it and see the file, employees file. That is a way we have to do copy activities. Thank you, team. Bye bye.